back to my channel. Look who I'm with, my sister from another mister. You know, people actually think you're my sister sometimes. It's like really funny. She's not actually, but I basically act like she is, and I live at her house every time I come to LA because if you haven't seen her kids, you've seen them on my Snapchat. There's a reason for it. But beyond that, she's also an amazing hairstylist and makeup artist, and I have been telling Ami that I do not know how to do Hollywood waves, like old Hollywood waves. I just love this look. It's so classy, and I know that's not something that like
Classica.
I'm in Classica mode right now. I'm like a really sophisticated human being. And so, I don't know, I've always felt so defeated by this, and Ami has always told me how easy it is. So she showed me how to do it. She's gonna break it down super easy for you guys and take over the voiceover. So let's do it. Let's show them how to get this old Hollywood Classica wave.
Let's do it. All right, so in true old Hollywood fashion, we are gonna start with a nice deep part. So pick whichever side works best for you. And then we are gonna section off your hair into 3 parts. One on each side of your face and then the back. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that section, I'm gonna take 1-inch pieces, section the rest of the hair off, spray it with a nice light texture spray. You don't want anything too strong hold, because if you spray that first and then curl your hair, it's gonna get really crunchy and start flaking. So we don't want that. So I'm using the Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine, and I believe this is in light hold, so it's gonna be just enough to make sure the curl stays put. And then I'm using these little claw clips. I got these from Sally Beauty Supply. You can get them at any beauty supply store, and then use those to secure these pin curls. That's basically what these are called, pin curls. And I'm using a 1 1/4 inch curling iron. So I like this size because it just gives me the perfect curl, which I think is a perfect curl, especially for someone with shorter hair like Deepica's. I don't want anything too tight and I don't want anything too loose. So this is gonna do that job for me. And the curling iron I'm using is the Conair Infinity Pro 1 1/4 inch. Like I said, this is amazing. It's under $30 from the drugstore. It has been my go-to forever, and I really like it. So as you can see, I just finished one side off, and I'm gonna repeat this exact same process on the other side, and I'm just gonna work my way down. Here is a little tip as well. You always want to focus the curls first on the front of your hair, and that's because the whole purpose of doing the pin curl is to make sure that we are letting these curls set as the heat cools down. So when we do focus on the front, that means that those curls are going to be a lot more prominent, which is what we want with an old Hollywood hairstyle. Also, in the back of her head, I am sectioning off into 2 parts and then taking 1 in sections, and that's just because her hair is really thick. But obviously, if you are doing this on yourself, it does get a little bit tedious, so you don't have to be as exact. Just try and get the same sections, and again, same method, just take the 1 in sections, spray it, and then curl up and under. All right, so now that all the hair is pinned up, we are gonna let that sit for about 5 minutes. Take a nice little spray to that as well while it's sitting, and then as I let out one of the curls, I'm gonna just hold it and then tease underneath, and then that's just gonna make sure that the curl is not too tight or too rigid, and it also lays nicely. So as you can see, I do have some flyaways here, but I'm just gonna let them all down, and then I'm gonna nicely brush them all together so that way the curls all go in one nice direction. Now, when you get to the side of where the actual part is, you want to tease that top part a little bit more because you do want to have that nice little swoop. And as you can see, I'm really manipulating the hair in the front. So to do that, I'm going to just put one of those little clips that we use, and I'm going to make a little S shape out of it. And that's going to really implement that whole old Hollywood S curl. So you're just going to want to keep those in place as you take out the rest of the hair. So I'm going to do the same exact thing, just let each hair out, lightly tease underneath, and then once I'm done, I'm gonna nicely brush through with a bristle brush. Okay, so now I always love to clip one side back, so the side where there's not a big part. I'm gonna take a nice boar bristle brush and just sleek that hair back, pin it underneath, so that way the hair covers it on the side. So that's one side of it, and then the side where the actual part is, you're going to want to take out where we had those little clips, and then you're just going to spray it, finish it off, and you are good to go.
I hope you guys like this tutorial. If you think I should be doing more hair tutorials on my channel, definitely let us know in the comments below. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all of the everything. And don't forget to follow Ummi on all the social media channels. She also has her own YouTube channel. I'll link to it in the description below. We've done some fun collabs on there, so you have to check them out. And we will see you guys next time. Bye!